So what is better than one single wheel loader? Two wheel loaders. So today we have the white one that you know already. The O&K L25. And we have the same RC wheel loader, just different color. But that's not all. What we also can do today is I want to share with you something. I think this shows very good the performance of the O&K L25. It's lifting performance, but what's even more, I think, more really ambitious, or what's even more cool, is how you can control this thing when it is having a heavy load on the fork. It's really so good controllable, and I will share with you now without any further words. The only thing I would like to say is that we have different weights, and we will start with the easiest one. This is 2.4 kilogram. It's on this pallet here, and we will lift it, and you will just see how it works and how cool you can control this thing. So without further ado, I will just comment a bit on what I'm doing, but I'm not talking all the time, okay? So let's take, first of all, let's take the red one, and let's put this one beside. So here we go. So by the way, first of all, I will show you the quick coupler. For those of you who have watched my latest video about this wheel loader, you know already that this thing is also from the manufacturer, from the engineer behind this thing. It's a so-called Braeker lock, and you open and close it like this. There's a small hydraulic cylinder built in there, and you open it or you close it. So now we have to open it. And then we try to connect this fork. I hope you have a good view. Let me check. Yeah, I think it's okay. Also, by the way, you can adjust this fork here, right? So the width can be changed. So and when you lift it, you can now close this hydraulic cylinder, and now the whole thing is locked to the machine. So first of all, what I want to share with you is, look how sensitive. Let me check if you can see this like this, I guess. Look how sensitive this, you can adjust, you can control this thing. And this is really cool. And of course you can go fast. You could even go faster if you like. But I adjusted the whole setup like this because I like it like this. It's more like the real thing. So now let's get this weight here. Let's put it like this. Okay. So bring it into a good position into the camera. So, and now I will show you what I mean. You can do the same that I did before now. You can do the same. See, you can really I do it now. Look here. Look here. This is amazing. Can you see it's moving? And this is what I told in the last video. This is really the direct response between the transmitter, the radio, the receiver, the servo, the valve, and the cylinders, and of course the pump. Because the thing that I still cannot believe is that the pump is not running all the time. Because as I said, usually you have a base RPM of the pump. It's running slowly, but it's running because when you're asking for the hydraulic pressure, the time lag would be too long if you don't let it run. So any pump I knew before, you had to let it run. So this is also consuming energy, right? And this one is off now, and it just starts when you need to move something. Listen, it's there already. It's there. It's amazing. Look how precise this is. So this, by the way, was 2.4 kilogram. Let's do the next step. A bigger one. For those who like sound. This is now 3.8 kilogram. Just think about 3.8 kilogram means almost 3 bottles, these big bottles of water, you know, these 1.5 liter bottles. So you're putting now 3 bottles of water to this reloader. And this is what I mean. Showing you here again. It's the same. It's really, although this weight is a lot more than before, you can control it like this. It's amazing. It's really amazing. It's such a high precision. And by the way, I don't know if you noticed already, can you see how these tires are now changing because I'm lifting it? I will show you maybe in front of the camera. By the way, this thing is now getting very light at the back, so it's not that easy to drive a curve anymore. So I hope that you have the view now to the tire, but I have to do it like this, I guess, a bit. Let's see. Okay. I hope you can see. You can see this tire here now quite well, I guess. Yeah. So when I'm putting down the weight again to the ground. So now there's nothing on the fork. You see I can move it. And you see that still now, because these tires are so soft, they, by the way, big surprise, they also have been manufactured exactly for this wheel loader. So everything is really, it's a very soft one. So like the real one, so that you have a big grip when you're driving through soil, through sand. This is so cool. You can see that where this thing was moving, and it's giving such a real impression. So you see that there is now this not straight anymore, right? And when I lift this thing now, look at it. It's even getting bigger. So this thing is really behaving like the real one. So and this is by the way why it's so important that it's not going like this here, that you can do it like this, because you just lose your weight here, right? So it's important that you have the full control. Okay, so now last thing, this was to remember 3.8 kilogram, and now now we have, what is it, 7.2 kilogram. This is really a lot. This is, if I'm right, more than almost 5 bottles of water. Let's put it like this. You can see it good, really well. So let's try to lift it. Let's see. And look, the driver, how he's turning the wheel. Isn't this cool? So, last test. Will it lift it? By the way, the pressure of the pump is just 18 bar. So it's not 25, 30, 40 or whatever, right? So this is also really good for everything that is built in here. It's not that super high pressure. And it's of course saving power, electric power. So now let's see if this is working. And you see, this thing now is too heavy. So the whole thing is lifting its butt, but maybe I can get it a bit closer. Let's see if we have a chance. First we lift it like this. So let's see, cook. Now see, now it's very it's still standing here, but the tires are not hitting the ground that strong anymore. So I guess that I can drive. By the way, you can see the tires how they're now really getting flat. It's so cool. You can drive, but I guess you cannot steer the thing anymore that good. Yeah, see, now it's when I'm doing this, there's a problem, right? Because this thing is just too heavy here. But this is what I want to say. Again, 7.2 kilogram. Okay, it's too heavy. Seems to be too heavy. Let's do it again. And see, both directions you can do so smooth. And also this one. So cool. And it's 7.2 kilogram. When you put a bucket full of earth, you don't have this weight, right? It's too much. No, no, it's not too much. I mean, it's less, so it's easier to handle. So let's see. This whole thing is now. I will hold it here now so I can drive. Very good. So last but not least, let's check. Let's check if the white one is also able to do this. And by the way, the white one, the whole hydraulic system is of course the same. But there is a but. Let's see if you will find out the difference, because I just set it up differently. And you can see how nice you can control these reloaders on this small table here. So the white one. So setup of the white one is different. Maybe you see already. The lifting speed of the whole thing is faster because the pump is turning at a higher rate. I reduced the maximum speed for the red one. But it's just a question of taste. I want to try what is the difference, what do I like more. So you see that this is faster, and also the turning rate is faster. So if you are more the quick guy, then you do it with the white one at the moment. But of course you can adjust everything with this great, by the way, the FlySky is really great radio. If you ask me, is one of the best you can get on the market, and the price is so cool. So if you compare the performance and the price, this is really amazing. I also like very much this Futaba one, but this is more expensive than this one. So it's always up to you what you decide to have. I think that for controlling a reloader, these sticks are just really perfect. Also, this is a matter question of matter, but there is really so cool. You have full control with your thumbs about this machine. So let's try to get this thing on. Here it is. I have to remember where this thing is. Now, okay, close, and let's maybe not start with the biggest one. Let's just start with the middle one, and let's take it. By the way, this is when the pump is running faster. You see, this is the. You have to concentrate to do it that slowly, because it tends to be faster. For lifting, I think it's quite the same as with the red one, but for this controllability, yeah, it's a bit more difficult, I guess. And you see that this is going faster when I'm turning. So let's lift it, and big surprise, you can see you can also control it very smoothly, but you see the speed is a bit faster. So now comes the big question, what about the big one? Let's put this beside. Also, by the way, we also have sound. Again, it's lifting its back, so big surprise, same RC reloader, right? Now let's lift it like this before, get it as close as possible like this, and now we can lift it, I guess. This one is, don't ask me why, but you can see, even with this very heavy thing, you can control it better than the red one. So maybe there's some difference in the motors, in the axles. Maybe they still have to run a bit, because this is really working very well here. Amazing, really amazing. And the controllability, you see, going down, lifting, really great. So, I hope that you like this short video. Try to give you an impression about the lifting capabilities of this wheel loader. Hopla. I think you agree, it's amazing. And I have a question for you. First of all, thank you for watching, and I have a question for you. Which color is your favorite? Please tell me in the comments below, I would appreciate it. Have a good time, bye bye.